We're independent, really? Are we as a country, Jamaica, independent? Are we really independent? Are we independent? The bag where you have, what do you think that bag they make? The clothes where you have on, what do you think it make? The bicycle where you have, my brother Alvin, where do you think it come from? The cap you have on, the bag, the shoes, the pants, the belt, the phone we use, where it come from? Other nations. We're not in the money we spend, what do you think it make? The pretty money and the old money from before, what do you think they make? Britain and Germany, our enemies. The money that we use, we have to give it another nation for them print it. That are not independence. That are not independence. That are not emancipation. Let me ask you, your last name what you have, what is it? What's your last name? Wilson. Where do you think the last name that come from? From them. We are still their property. The fact that we're walking around today with their names and we proudly say, I am from the family of Wilson. I am from the family of Allen. We're carrying around the slave master name till this very day. You know how we get them name there? When them sell we and buy, when them buy and sell us and them brand we, them give with them name. So you know, say, oh, he belong to Master Allen Plantation. Oh, she belonged to Master Wilson Plantation. We were Master Robinson. That's how we were labeled. We have them last name. Right?
Deuteronomy chapter 28 verse 37. And thou shalt become an astonishment, a proverb, and a byword.
We are going to become an astonishment, a proverb. You know what proverb is? A wise saying. Them say if you want to hide anything from a black man, what you do? Put it in a book. Anything too black, no good. You're black, stay a black. If you're brown, stick around. White is right. We are proverb. Read.
A byword among all nations.
We are going to become these bywords. Here in Jamaica, we were ruled by the British, enslaved by them and ruled by them. We became Jamaicans. Same set of people, them carry go Barbados. They are called Barbadian today. Trinidad, Puerto Rico, America, Venezuela, Mexico, Brazil, and it goes on and on. Everywhere we go, we're going to be called by those bywords. Byword is another name given to us other than our biblical names. If you look on this sign right here, who is Judah today? You know? Come on. Benjamin. These are the names that God gave us. Judah, Benjamin, Levi, Ephraim, Manasseh, Simeon, Zebulun, Gad, Reuben, Asher, Issachar, Naphtali. Who are those people today? They're still around. But guess what? We can identify with American blacks, not true? West Indian blacks, Puerto Ricans, those are bywords. You will never find any of these labels in the Bible. Proverbs and byword, that's what we become. We have lost our identity. We're clueless. We don't know who we are. We said Jesus invisible. We say him color no matter. We said that, oh, God crime for everybody. We know the Israelites them dead off. We hear all manner of foolishness. And that's not according to the Bible. But watch this. I mentioned about the last name. Let me show you that is also prophetic and biblical. Why you name last name Robinson? Why for me Allen? Why yours what again? Robinson. You're what again? Wilson. Alright. Let me show you what.
Isaiah chapter 65 verse 15. And he shall leave your name.
You're going to leave your name
For a curse.
You're going to leave your name Israel from the 12 tribes for a curse.
Unto my chosen.
Unto God's chosen. This only to the chosen people of God, nobody else. Never to the white man. Never to the East Indian. Never to the Chinaman. Only God's chosen people. You black people who are the descendants of the slave trade. That only happened to us. Read on.
And my chosen, for the Lord God shall slay thee and call his servants by another name.
God is going to destroy us and call us by another name. Here's why. Go back to Deuteronomy. Because we broke his commandments. Our last name we have is a curse. And God put that curse upon us because we are disobedient and we decide that we're not following commandments. Till this very day.
Read it again. Deuteronomy chapter 28 verse 48. Therefore shall thou serve thine enemies, which the Lord shall send against thee.
One of the curse, we're going to serve our enemies, which God is going to send against us. We serve the British here in Jamaica because we broke his commandments. In hunger, if we want food, we're going to have to serve the enemy. The food that we eat today, and guess what? The port is owned by who? The Chinaman. If him lock off the port, no food now come here, no. We're dead for hungry. So all of the crops and where we grow, most of them, guess where them come from? You forgot the farm, so go buy the seed. Where the seed them come from? Overseas. So if Mr. Chin lock off the port and can't bring in nothing, what do you think I got happen? We got dead for hungry. Watch this.
And in turn,
water. A pair of them at about nowadays. Bottled water. Right now, we're having water shortage all over the island. Jamaica, them say a land that without water. Why we have so much water problem? Because them lock off the resources from the people. And then bottle the water and I sell it to it.
Bring it out.
You have NWC a pipe water to your house and them a bill you for something where you not even not get. Where you think that system they come from? The same our enemies where we are served because we're not keeping the commandments of God. Read.
And in nakedness,
the clothes on our back, if you look on the tag, it don't make yourself. It makes somewhere else. And even if we make clothes in Jamaica, guess where the textile come from? Guess where the machine come from? Guess where the needle for sew the clothes and the thread come from? Our enemies. We don't manufacture a sewing machine. Read.
And in want of all things,
everything that we want, anything that we lack, this enemy is going to provide it to us. We want education. The enemy is going to serve. Because right now, we're under the British system of education. The education system, whatever we come up with it. The language that we're speaking right now, where did it come from? Our enemies. Read on.
And in want of all things,
everything that we want. Right? Everything that we needed. Everything that we lacked. We're going to have to go to this man. Remember I mentioned about the money? We want the money print. We have to go to Britain to get the money print. The passport we need for travel, we have to go to Britain. Britain print every striking thing in this country. Bird paper. You name it. We have served our enemies for everything. Toilet paper. Every striking thing we're serving this enemy for. It's a curse from God because we broke his commandments. We manufacture nothing. We not produce nothing. We're not independent. We're still a slave.
And he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck.
And the Bible said this enemy is going to put yokes of iron upon our neck. It's being very descriptive to identify who this enemy is or who these enemies are. Then call themselves British, French, Dutch, Portuguese, you name it. They're all the same. They are the ones who put yokes of iron upon our neck. This is an historical fact. It happened to our people and our people alone. And the Bible says, whoever did this to us are our enemies. The British, the French, the Dutch. I may have to stress it because our people are ignorant to this fact. But bury this history and try to say, oh, it don't matter. But yet still every year we are celebrating emancipation and independence. For what? Read on.
And he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck until he have destroyed thee.
Oh, we are destroyed? We call ourselves Jamaicans. Right? We have people in Jamaica who said them are Ethiopians, them are Egyptians. One nation of people come from the same part of West Coast of Africa, but we have different names. That a destruction that until we have been destroyed, we are now comfortable using these labels and using these names. We're comfortable in our oppression. But we are here to highlight and show you that look, your born comes to certain things, but because you're born as it comes to certain things, that don't mean it's a norm. That does not mean we are supposed to accept it. God said we are a chosen people, we are holy and we are above everybody else. We know if you live so. But it's because we break the commandments. So Sister Sasha and Alvin, you might ask, what is the solution? Don't you ask what is the solution? You want to know the solution? Alright, watch this. Let's get the solution. So my brother Alvin, this, when we show you and what we go through, it happened only to the children of Israel. It happened only to the Israelites. So if you can identify that yes, my ancestors went through this, I am descended from the people who went through this, guess what? We are the Israelites. Because I identify this history with my people. Don't you? You don't identify this history as happening to your people? The slave ship, the enslavement. So guess what? What does that make you, Alvin? The family. But God call you. God called us the Israelites.
Yes,
so here's a solution. Because we talk about the curse and all of that. But guess what? We need to give the solutions as well. And that's why we're here. Because our people need to understand why they're in the condition that they're in. But we're also going to give you what you need to do to get out of it. And this is something that we need to do to get out of this collectively. Not just individual. Because I had a brother here before. Right? When we're talking about the sicknesses. Him talk about, oh, me never ever get sick. I'm 79. But say you're selfish. You don't concern about your brothers who are sick. But guess what? This is the solution for us all. Collectively what we need to do. Hold on, before we get there. What day is today? You say what? The Sabbath. You're cooking with gas, brethren. Today is what? Saturday. Saturday is which day of the week? Which number day of the week? The 7th day of the week. Watch what God said how we're supposed to look at this day. How we're supposed to keep it. How we're supposed to observe it. Watch.
Exodus chapter 20 verse 8. Remember to keep it holy.
The Bible says remember the Sabbath day. Why would you need to tell somebody to remember something? Why? You say you have what you have children. If you say to your son, alright, remember when you cross the road, look left, look right. Why you tell him remember? Yeah, something will come, but why you tell him say he must remember for look? He might forget. He might forget. But guess what? It's not a might. It happened. We forgot to keep the Sabbath day holy. Read on.
Remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy.
I'm going to show you why I say we forget about it. Because what this Bible says we're supposed to do or not do on the Sabbath day, look and observe and tell me if you say we're complying with it or we're going against it. Watch.
6 days shall thou labor and do all thy work.
It says 6 days shall thou labor and do all thy work. You find people working on the Sabbath day, the 7th day, don't it? People don't work on the Sabbath day. Every day. The Bible, you say every day, but what? Read from the top again. 6 days.
6 days shall thou labor and do all thy work.
You say every day. So guess what? God tells us a 6th day we're supposed to labor and do all our work. So if we work 7 days, guess what? We are cursed. And we are in sin. And we're not complying and following the commandments of God. Read on.
But the 7th day is the Sabbath of the Lord thy God.
No, my Sabbath.
Of the Lord thy God.
It says the 7th day is the Sabbath of the Lord your God. Not my Sabbath, not your Sabbath. But the God of heaven and earth, the God of the Israelites. That's his Sabbath. He said we must keep it holy. Read on.
In it.
On this day, the Sabbath day, the 7th day of the week, we must work.
Thou shalt not do any work.
We're not supposed to work. Read.
Thou, nor thy son, nor thy daughter, nor thy manservant.
So if you have helper or anybody employed, they're not supposed to work on the Sabbath day. I will see that happening today, every day. All throughout the week. You just say we work 7 days a week. So guess what? We are going against God by working on the Sabbath day. But don't stop there. There are other things that we're not supposed to do on the Sabbath day as well. You have it?
Exodus chapter 35 verse 3. He shall kindle no fire throughout your habitations upon the Sabbath day.
So the Bible says you're not supposed to kindle any fire upon the Sabbath day. What do you think that means? You're not supposed to what? You're not supposed to set on no pot. You're right, Alvin. We're not supposed to cook on the Sabbath day.
That's right. He shall kindle no fire throughout your habitations upon the Sabbath day.
And to them, you know, enough people are going to go cook soup, not true? All right.
And Moses spake unto all congregation of the children of Israel, saying, this is the thing which the Lord commanded, saying.
God commanded us to do this, you know. Read.
Take ye from among you an offering unto the Lord.
All right, give me Exodus.
Exodus 16 verse 23.
Let me show you. So we're not supposed to cook on the Sabbath day. Let me show you what else we're not to do.
And he said unto them, this is that which the Lord had said.
So we don't cook on the Sabbath day, but guess what? God is giving us instruction how we prepare to eat on the Sabbath day. This is what it's going into.
Tomorrow is the rest of the holy Sabbath.
So tomorrow on the Sabbath day,
unto the Lord.
Unto the Lord, not unto me, not unto you.
Bake that which he shall bake today.
So you're going to break today, where you're going to bake today, that tomorrow the Sabbath.
And see it, that he will see it.
So boil where you're going to boil today, the day before the Friday. Read.
That which remaineth over.
So you're going to put some aside, right, for left overnight food. Read.
Lay up for you to be kept until the morning.
So you can lay up a portion of the food from the Friday for your eat Sabbath day. So to prevent you from cooking. God have a master plan for everything. Because I know people say, then if I can't cook on the Sabbath day, I'm going to eat.
Bring it out.
If you want soup on the Sabbath day, cook on the day before, you put in one thermos.
Bring it out.
Read. Right? So that is what. Let me show you something else. You see how many restrictions upon the Sabbath day. So when people say, oh, every day on my Sabbath. No. If every day your Sabbath, you can't cook, you can't cook. So from Monday to Sunday, Sunday to Sunday, you can't cook. Sunday to Sunday, you're not supposed to work. Guess what? You're not going to earn the money and you're not going to eat. So you're going to starve. So every day cannot be the Sabbath day. The Sabbath day is a special day from all the other days. And God gives us instruction how we must observe it and keep it differently from all other days. Read.
Nehemiah chapter 10 verse 31. And if the people of the land bring ware or any victuals on the Sabbath day to sell.
So if anybody bring food or clothes, where is going to clothes? So clothes they sell. Food, says food they sell. On the Sabbath day to sell. If anybody do it,
that we would not buy it of them on the Sabbath day.
So we're not supposed to be buying and selling on the Sabbath day. No work, no cooking, no buying, no selling. We see all of that going on right now. We are in violation of God's commandments, and that's why we continue to suffer. Because the Chinaman opened up his shop. Come, I guarantee you, come tomorrow, none of them shop are locked.
That's right.
Right? And we still got people out here sell. So when the Chinaman lock up his shop and go in his yard, we still out here sell same way. We are struggle. The Bible says on the Sabbath day we're not supposed to buy, sell, cook, or work on the Sabbath day. But all the society set up is that they are going to encourage us to break the Sabbath. Right. On my phone every Friday I get both sale happen on Sabbath, on the Sabbath day. From ATL, you name it, Digicel, Flow, the whole of them. I put advertisement from the Friday for things when I'm do today. Because them know we love freeness. And we got flat feet.
Buy one, get one.
Exactly, buy one, get one. All them say, all them I give a free credit. I will run to go do it. Because them know. So once we keep them people in our sin. Because who want Flow? Who want Digicel? Our people? No. So them encourage us. The Chinese shop them and now them have policy in place where them are give people incentive for work on the Sabbath. Oh, you get that extra money. And guess what? Because we are struggling, we want the money. We break God's Sabbath for God to earn it. But guess what? When we continue to do that, God is not going to bless us. We're going to have to keep on our work. And that's not a blessing. So those are the things. And that's one example of what we are breaking today. One of the commandments that we are breaking today. Why we cannot prosper people. Notice it's only commandments. So remember, because we're going to forget. And you see it evident. Oh, we forget? During this time in our slavery. Only time we get day off was on a Sunday. But whatever crops we could have grown go sell in the market. Them have a labor from Monday go right back to Saturday. Sun up, sun down.
What is a nation? Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is men leading by example. Nation is women's support. Nation is children with role models. Nation is unity. Nation is you.